Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Welcome to a glorious Thursday. We're getting close to New Year's. My name is Paul Aberts, associated with coming from an old message board, from an old support system over to a new system. And I figured, hey, I'll do that if it helps people. So, again, welcome. If you haven't listened to the podcast before, this is just a mobile version. We have over 600 plus podcasts that you can listen to on all different electrical topics. All you got to do is go to your favorite listening platform. Maybe that's the one you're listening to right now. And just simply search for Master the NEC podcast. That's it. Of course, if you want the Let's Ask Paul and you have questions that you want to submit, then you can also listen by just going to paulabernathy.com as well. And also, in a new forum that we'll have that I'll talk about, we actually have a new subfolder for the Let's Ask Paul. So you can ask questions there as well, and I'll give answers and responses there, or at least transcripts from answers that I've done. So that's a new feature. So anyway, so on our website, or it's not just so much about the website, it's you don't have to be a member of, and this is why we've done this, you don't have to be a member of the Fast Track system. You don't have to be a member of Electrical Code Academy. You don't have to purchase our products in order to join our new Sparky Hub, the new version of the Sparky Hub. Now, when you go to www.thesparkyhub, all one word, THE, Sparky, and then hub.com, you'll see that it'll take you to a new forum. Now, you have to register on that forum, but you don't have to. And the reason we're keeping the logins separate is because we recognize moving forward that there's a lot of people who might not be customers of Electrical Code Academy. And they are maybe from other message boards, from other systems. Maybe they're just other electricians out there, things like that. And you want a place to start posting and posting code questions or general electrical questions, or just a forum. Now, there's tons of forums out there, so we're not trying to reinvent the wheel when it comes to that. We're just giving you another location. You can choose to use it or not, but it's it's a message board forum. It's very similar to what you'll see out there for other forums. We're getting away from the way we do it on our Electrical Code Academy website. It's just a more open general forum that's free for anybody to join and post questions. Now, guests can come and read everything except for any private folders that are like the Fast Track students. They have a separate folder. In order for a Fast Track student to see that, they got to register on the forum, and then two, there's instructions they have to do in order to be approved as a Fast Track student that will unlock that forum. And yeah, it is a couple extra steps, but it's to keep it secure, so only Fast Track students can get the info that's in there. So it is what it is. If you're not interested, don't worry about it. But the forum is going to be broken down into general electrical discussions, NEC code discussions. Just make sure you let us know which code cycle you're on, because anything that we would respond to from the Electrical Code Academy or from the Fast Track system, any of the staff, anybody that's a moderator, they're going to always base it on the latest edition of the NEC, so the latest published edition. So everything's going to be on the 2023 NEC. But if you post something and you're in 2020 or you're in the 2017, just all you got to do is post that in there so everybody knows, so that your answers can be more germane to the code cycle you're on. It's also be great because we have a new mobile app, and you can get right to the Sparky Hub, right to the website, right to our courses. You can even log in to your console for your for the Fast Tracks, so that you can log in. You can even log into that directly through the app if you want. So that's pretty neat. So everybody's always saying, hey, how do I get to I lost how to get to my console to log into the account and all this kind of stuff. Well, we've solved all that. As long as you got the app, there's a link right on there. You can get right to the information. And also on our website, if you go under courses at the top, you'll see there's a button now that will take you to the portal where you log in for your Fast Tracks program. Whether it's the Fast Tracks Black, the Plus, the Red, it doesn't matter. It's just to log in there. So that's kind of simplified things for people. You only have to go to the website to do that. Eventually, everything will push to this new website. Even the Electrical Code Academy websites that we have now, eventually all of them will push, will eventually be this website, rather than the Electrical Code Academy website as we currently show it. So it's just going to be a slow integration. So please bear with us. 2023 is a lot of things coming, and a lot of free stuff. So one of the movements that Brittany is embarking on, if you don't know who Brittany is, or you've never met Brittany, go into the new forum at the bottom, general discussion, I believe, or Fast Tracks folder, open question folder, is where you can go to ask any question you want on a Fast Tracks product, whether it's the Black, exam prep, resident. If you got a question on any of the Fast Track stuff, that's the perfect place to go. And in there, she did an introduction, and her picture's there so you can see her, who she is. She's, most people know she's engaged to my son. So anyway, she's been working with me, does a lot of stuff in the background for me. Basically, she's the VP of marketing. But I like to say she does all the things that I don't have time to do. And a lot of my social media, when it's not technical, she's the one that's doing the posting. Even if it says it's my name, she'd still be the one, because she has rights to all my accounts. So the only rule she has is she can't post technical code stuff, and she would never do that anyway. So if it's technical and I give a technical response to somebody, then you know it's me. If it's just a generic response, then you know it's Brittany. Even though I do give technical, some general responses, that she most of the time I let her take care of that for me. But anyway, the website, the new look, hopefully you like the new look. It's kind of red. It's a new red look, although at the top you have this little toggle which you can turn it back and forth, dark or light. So that's a pretty neat little feature. And we carried that over also in the Fast Tracks Tube, which is our video platform. So we've carried all that over as well. Hey, look, the concepts here aren't for us to say, hey, we're doing all this so you just buy our products. No, that is not what we're doing. And again, anybody out there that would say that don't know me and don't understand why we're doing this. There is so much out there for people to learn from, and all we're trying to do is consolidate into 2 locations. The Fast Tracks Tube, which is the video platform, which other people can upload videos. And then there's the Fast Tracks System, which we're going to allow courses from other people, not just us, as we move on. Currently it has our Fast Tracks programs there, the black, the red, the green, the blue, and all that kind of stuff. That's currently there. But there'll be other courses there as we move on into 2023. So it's one of those things where we're excited about it, because it's going to open it up, and it gives you a place to go, a little, kind of like safe haven to go and ask your electrical questions. Now that's not to knock anybody else's forum. Mike Holt has a great forum, great guys on there, great, some great mods, some not so great, but there's some great mods on there. Augie 47 is a great mod, and a great guy, and very fair. But we're creating a forum that is going to be where you can post and read, and hopefully post anything. And we encourage people to do me a favor, be engaging, go create posts. We need to start populating it, because again, like with any forum, it starts out, there's nothing there, and it doesn't look engaging, and I don't want to be the one posting everything, or Brittany posting everything. So here, I'm doing a call out for all you folks out there. If I've ever helped any of you in some way, even if it's a little way and you don't want to admit it, or if it's in a big way and you want to admit it, if I've ever, over the 25, 30 years that I've taught classes or educated, whatever, please do me a favor. Go over to thesparkyhub.com. It's a new forum, okay? And go over there, register for an account. When you're approved, go into one of the forums, whether it's a general discussion forum for electrical, whether you've got an NEC code question, things like that. Do me a favor, just go in there and create a post. Maybe just an introduction post saying who you are. And, you want to do a testimonial. Do a testimonial if you found value in anything that we've ever done. If there's, something you run into in the field and you want to post it, post it. You can do it, different. You can post different things. When you're a new member or a new registered user, you're not going to be able to do any attachments for a little while, because again, we want to keep the spam bots down. So it's designed that way for security, so that people just can't bombard a forum. But once you get elevated to what's called a registered user, and that means you got to contribute a little bit, then you can post all kinds of stuff, and it opens up all kinds of neat features, attachments, images, polls, different stuff. If you're a Fast Track student, then first thing you need to do is go register at thesparkyhub.com, and then you'll see there's a folder in there for the Fast Tracks, and there's a special message in there with some instructions for Fast Track students, because there's a special folder that nobody can see, but only you can see, but we need to qualify that you're a Fast Tracks student. And so it's just an extra step, but if you do it, then we'll unlock that to you, and then you can get in there, and that's where we're going to post certain messages and things like that. All right. Also, I wanted to answer the question why we have so many different logins. So all of the stuff that you do right now on Electrical Code Academy, that's going to change when you go over to the Fast Track system. Okay, so you got to get a new username, new password for the website. Okay, new username and password for the website, right? But then when you go to the message board, okay, then if you choose to go to the message board, then you're going to have to do another username. Now, the reason you have to the thing about that is, why don't you just use the same username that you signed up for on all of your sites? Because that's a choice you get to make. Plus, on the new forum, you actually get to do what's called a username as well, like a nickname. And you can use that for logging in. But my point is, you can choose to use the exact same username when you're registering, whether it's on our website, the new Fast Track system website. You can choose to use the username, or you can set up a new one. And my advice is just use the same one you use on all your websites. Make it simple. Don't make it complicated. So just use the same thing. I mean, nothing prevents you from using the same information so that you only have one. There's no credit card information. There's no private information that you're worried about. Those type of things. So keep it simple. That's my advice. So if you want to use the same information that you use on our current websites, and you want to set up your accounts over there, just do it. But no, you're not going to have one account, username or email and password for everything. You have to have one for the website. So if you're a Fast Track customer, then you have one for the website, okay? And you don't necessarily need one for the website, but if you were to sign up for the Sparky Hub, which is our our message board, then you're going to have to sign up for that separately. Well, why not use the same information? It doesn't matter. Use the same email and same password, or create your own username and whatever. So they are separate, and there's no way we can tie those two together because we don't want to. We want to people that come to the Sparky Hub to use the message board. They don't have to be customers. They don't have to submit their information to us on our website if they don't want to. It's totally managed separately. Brittany manages that. That's part of one of her roles. And, she's the one that manages the Sparky Hub and everything like that. She's a team leader. And that's just a totally different environment where you can post questions, read stuff. We'll be posting stuff there. It's going to grow. It's not much there now. It's just started. It really wasn't supposed to launch until 2023. But most people know I'm impatient. So I launched it anyway. But check it out. Give it a look. Post some comments. Go on and create some topics. Play around with it. Our new app is available on our website. So if you want the new app, which gives you access to a lot of stuff, a lot more, to be honest with you, a lot more than our old app does, because we're transitioning away from everything. So you'll be able to use the Fast Tracks Tube and everything. Now, the Fast Tracks Tube is a totally separate website. So you'd have to have a separate username and password. But guess what? Use the same username and password for that. Now, I know that sounds complicated. You got to have all these username and password, but it's not complicated. Use the exact same one for every site, and it makes it easy. You know how people tell you for security reasons, use a different email and password for every different site and no, not for ours, because there's no need for you to use any of that information separate, right? So anyway, so that's what we're doing. We're going to integrate it all. And hopefully it's, I know how this kind of stuff can be confusing for many people, but I don't want it to be. Just remember, yes, you have to sign up on every one. For the Sparky Hub, you got to re-sign up for that. Our website at fasttracksystem.com, yes, you have to sign up for that if you want to be a member of that. And that's only needed if you're going to purchase something, to be honest with you. And then the Fast Tracks Tube, again, the same with that, is that just use the same email or the same usernames and the same passwords when you register for that. Just keep it simple. Don't make it complicated. That type of thing. And that way you only have to remember one email and one password. That type of thing. So it just makes it super simple. But anyway, that's what we're doing. And the reason we're doing this is that they're created as separate entities. They're purposely not interconnected that way, so that you have people that can come to the Sparky Hub on their own. They don't have to be members of our website. You've got people can go to the Fast Tracks Tube, which is the new video platform. They can come there and enjoy that without having to be a member of our website. Okay, that type of thing. So we're trying to separate everything up a little bit, and that can sometimes be confusing because you've got all these websites. But the only way I can say to make it simple is just register on the sites that you choose. The Sparky Hub, register on that one. And then register over on the fasttrackstube.com. Register on that one. Use the same email, same password, or same username, same password, whatever you want, so that it's the same on all of our sites. And if you choose to register over on our fasttracksystem.com because you want to purchase something, and whether you want to get into our courses, because we're going to have courses available, all types of courses. So if you want to do that, then just register over there as well. And guess what? Use the same email and same password. Use the same username and password. You're the one that's going to set that up. But we want to keep them all separate, because people might want to join one and they don't necessarily want to join the other. These are 3 separate divisions underneath Electrical Code Academy Incorporated. There's the Fast Tracks Tube, the Fast Tracks System, And then there's, of course, the website, fasttracksystems.com, which is going to be Electrical Code Academy's main page here before long. Okay? Hopefully that's not confusing. If it is, again, I'm sorry. It just is what it is. So I appreciate it. But if anything, folks, do me a favor. At least go to thesparkyhub.com. That'll point you to our new forum. Or go to our website, Electrical Code Academy. No, don't go there. Go to fasttrackssystem.com, and at the top right, you'll see a link for the mobile app. There you go. That's better. Get the mobile app. And that way, you get the mobile app, and it's easy for you to get into all of our forums. Go in and register for an account, and when you register for that account, start posting. Start, adding content. We love to see you add some topics. We have new forums. We have the general electrical discussion, NEC forum. We have grounding and bonding. If your questions are about grounding or bonding, or have questions on that, post in there. And then we have the Fast Tracks questions forum, which means you can ask any questions about the Fast Tracks you want, add anything you want at all. And if you're a Fast Tracks member or student, then you want to go there first, because there's a special message in there for how to get to a hidden folder that only Fast Track students can see. That type of thing. Okay? All right, that's enough. That's a lot. Probably brain overload. But anyway, appreciate you all. We're excited about 2023. I hope all of you have a glorious and wonderful New Year's. Be safe out there. I'm going to the lake with family, hopefully, and just get away over the weekend. But again, we've been closed all this week. So if you've got any orders pending, sorry, we have been closed this week for the New Year's. But we will get back at it next week as normal. So again, if you want some electrical training, we have the courses for you. We have a new course, a new program that's launching the first of the year called Fast Tracks Gold. And I will talk about that a little more once it's released. But the Fast Tracks Gold is going to be a course that actually integrates video into the whole Fast Tracks, into the whole, well, I'll talk about that more then. So it's a little bit different. But anyway, we're excited. We will talk to you next time. Stay safe. God bless.